I've been following Mindy Pelz for a while. I'll link her channel down below. She's a doctor that I follow, and her specialty right now is women, especially any age. So I've watched her for a long time, and I've learned so much about nutrition and what supplements to concentrate on and what to do if you run into, snags. Actually living a fasting lifestyle. I don't know if you've heard much about it. It's kind of all the rage right now. That and the shots for the weight loss aid, like Manjaro and stuff like that. She advocates more for the natural approach, eating really healthy, good quality foods, mostly plant-based. I think she's omnivore. I think she does fish and chicken and eggs, dairy, stuff like that. And I'm pretty much vegetable based now. This will also be a weight loss update if any of you are following that and waiting for that. But this mainly is a review of that book and her group and her channel. And so I made some notes. I have them printed out so I don't forget to tell you anything. Primarily, Eat Like a Girl is a continuating book for Fast Like a Girl. It has a bunch of recipes in it. So I'll stick a walkthrough at the end of the book and you can decide whether you want to buy it or not. I have had great luck with intermittent fasting, and ever since last year, February, I started my weight loss journey with the gluttony prompt with Witch's Black Lent. And I don't know if I'll have time to participate this year. I don't know what I'd choose this year. But so yeah, after that, VR hashtag was over, I decided to continue following the healthier eating plan, following Dr. Mindy's recommendations on fasting and making better choices and following the diet that I should do for anti-inflammatory, which is gluten-free, low-carb, vegetable-based, no meat other than fish and eggs, but they bother me, so I'll probably not do eggs and just do fish. No artificial sweeteners, of course, no like refined carbs like candy, bread. Well, bread has gluten, rice, stuff like that. I have been doing gluten-free pasta once in a while, the chickpea-based pasta. I have tried the palm pasta. Hearts of palm, I think it's made out of, and that's pretty good. Texturally, it's not there, but, fills you up and makes you feel like you ate something, so that's nice. While I grab a drink, I switched to all stevia-based or non-sugar-based drinks. Once in a while, I'll have honey in my tea or the stevia, but I try to stay away from sugar as much as I can, and I think that has helped my weight loss tremendously. I think that is one of the keys, is the carbohydrates as a whole, but also any refined things. I would choose a sweet potato over a regular potato just because it has a lower glycemic index and it has more fiber, stuff like that. Just better choices, using olive oil instead of the vegetable oil. I've even thrown in some sesame and avocado oil when I'm cooking, and for the salad dressings and stuff. Not drinking any calories if I can help it. And when I do eat, they're wholesome foods, unprocessed as much as possible. So Dr. Mindy in this book, Eats Like a Girl, goes through a brief overview of Fast Like a Girl and the 30-day reset, how to time it to your hormones, or if you don't have a cycle, like I don't, I had an ablation done, so I have no clue when my cycle is. I quit tracking that years ago. So she also gives those tips to us too. Right now I'm following the 5-1-1 regimen. So if you haven't read Fast Like a Girl, I would go back and read that one first it really goes more into depth of how the hormones are affected, especially as a woman, regulating that estrogen, progesterone with that increasing testosterone level. She really goes into depth for that, and I loved it. I'm a science nerd anyway, so I loved getting nitty gritty into that. But if you're not into it, just breeze over it. The chapters are well labeled and stuff. So yeah, if you haven't read that one, go back and read that one first. The aging body, more in the menopause reset, which is her second book, I think. Still have to buy. I haven't bought that one yet. I wanted Eat Like a Girl because she has a lot more recipes, and she actually hired chefs to come in and do like vegetarian recipes, omnivore, this fish recipes, this fasted snacks, which is awesome. I do recommend buying this book and trying some of the recipes. I'm gathering ingredients for the gluten-free veggie lasagna that's in there. Vegetable-based lasagna. I can't wait. It's got tofu in it, and I don't mind the tofu. I get the extra firm tofu, and it kind of just sucks up whatever you're cooking with, Alone, it kind of tastes like paper towel, but I don't mind it, so it's good for me. And I just wanted to share some of the quotes from this book, so excuse me for reading. Fat doesn't make you fat. Embrace healthy fats while avoiding harmful ones. So that's why we've switched over all to olive oil and better oils for our cooking. We've been using the air fryer a lot too. That's been great. And another quote that she did is fasting taps into your body's ability to heal itself, and eating taps into the food's ability to heal you. So I loved that. A lot of the recipes require little bits of ingredients that aren't commonplace. I wouldn't normally have miso in my pantry, so I had to order some, and it came in this, little package. It's a soybean paste, and I had to look up what it was. I couldn't remember what it was. So I had to get a big thing of it. In the recipe, it's super salty. I tasted it just to see what else it would go nice with. And I was thinking, any bean recipe, that would be great with. It's maybe an acquired taste for some because it is fermented soybean. I got the red soybean, but there's white too anyway. I'm going off topic. Yeah, like little ingredients like that. I think that if you don't mind that thing and building your apothecary or your pantry up with, obscure spices and ingredients, I think you'd be okay with this cookbook. Like I said, we'll do a walkthrough at the end. So I think Dr. Mindy's book is great, and I recommend it, especially a fasting lifestyle for anyone with chronic pain. It's been a game changer for that. I'm taking much less medicine and losing weight in the process. And I love a fasting lifestyle. I could not imagine going through life without it now. I just feel so much lighter and more energy, more cognitive skills. It kind of fires up that all the ketone benefits if you go, an extended fast. The longest I've gone is the 68.5. That is no longer a thing for me, which brings me to a caution when adapting to a fasting lifestyle. I started with Dr. Mindy again back in February. I've been playing around with different lengths of fasts at 36, which is my go-to now for extended fasts. I love that. It's like an immune reset. It's a depression reset. A harder reset is the 72-hour fast, and my cortisol levels must have peaked because I threw myself into a fibro flare. So I was in bed for a day, and in and out of bed for a day and a half in total. And then I had to call in sick to work, and yeah, it was bad. So just be aware of your body's limitations, and especially those with chronic illness. You don't want to, or, an autoimmune disease too. You don't want to flare your immune like I did. So, caution. Even my FAFO generation. Yeah, so be careful with that. But I think once you find your sweet spot, the fasting lifestyle is amazing.
Here's the flip through. I got the hardcover put out by Hay House. And here's a little bit about Mindy on the back. Okay, so you open the cover and eat like a girl. And then it lists all the... Part 1 is eating for your hormones, how to eat for your hormones, the wisdom of your hormones, and eat like a girl philosophy. Part 2 is using food to support your fasting lifestyle. So this one is creating fasting and eating windows. Your first meal matters, the art of breaking your fast, and then the fasting cycle, which your power phrase, your manifestation phase, nurture phrase, what to do if you have no cycle, and the 30-day fasting reset. And the recipes, we have fasted snacks, breaking the fast, hormone feasting, ketobiotic, and pantry. And then a conclusion, a couple appendices, bibliography. And I have this all like sectioned off. Here it goes through how to locate hormone, the stuff that messes up your hormones, and how to read a nutrition label, and foods that destroy your microbiome. She does a lot with like gut health and how to manage the different bacteria and good things for, feeding that bacteria. So like kimchi and sauerkraut and fatty fish and all that stuff. Here's where she goes over all the important nutrients that we need and some probiotic foods, prebiotic, polyphenol foods, liver health foods. Now this one's how to use food to support your fasting lifestyle. So it goes over the different length fasts, things that can pull you out of a fasted state, things that will keep you in a fasted state, the art of breaking your fast, and let's see, the fasting cycle. And she has it linked to your menstrual cycle, but if you don't have one, then she has a different setup for us menopause people. And let me see, manifestation. Okay, so here's the menopausal weekly variations: 5 days of intermittent fasting, 13 to 15 hours, a stretch of 17, and then 1 day of no fasting. And here we go into the recipes. So the recipes are nice. The first one's fasted snacks and crackers with olive tapenade, fasting herb salad, turmeric tea. That's one of the ones I did during my fast. Lemon basil chia seed drink. That would fill you up kind of too with the chia seeds. Lime ginger mint mocktail. Ooh, that sounds good. And then she has different ones for breaking your fast. Like when you're done fasting, there's some pumpkin pancakes and quinoa with blueberries, tofu scramble, the Buddha bowl. Doesn't that look yummy? Oh, that looks so good. So then we go into the feast. So lots of veggies, beans, leafy greens, I'm just giving you a quick flip through of the recipes. This one looks good. Lentil, mushroom, sweet potato, shepherd's pie. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, and then we go into the keto section. So your ketobiotic section. And you got guacamole with veggie chips, soups, salads. Let's see, is there any probiotic bowl? That's yummy. That has meat in it. A frittata, some smoked salmon. Yum. Miso and ginger poke bowl. That sounds good. Salmon with furic cake. So I don't know what that is. Miso marinated grilled pork. Ooh, yum. And then there's some desserty things too. Salted caramel sauce. There's pops that you can make. Smoothies. There's even a fudge recipe, a cheesecake recipe. And then for your pantry, they do a lot with bone broth. I cannot eat bone broth. I do the vegetable broth. In fact, I made this one too. That was good. Mushroom broth. This has, let me see what this has in it. High nutrient dried mushrooms. So 32 ounces of dried mushrooms. Shiitake, maitake, cordyceps, turkey tail, reishi, lion's mane, white portobello cremini, onion, celery, carrot, garlic, ginger, turmeric, thyme, parsley, kombu seaweed, which is optional, salt and pepper. Yum. Okay, and then in back, there's 100+ recipes, and then in the back, there's a quick guide for the fasting reset omnivore. And I don't follow the recipes like the eating plan, but I do follow the fasting part. And then, so they have one for omnivore, one for plant-based, which is me. And what else? That's it. Metric conversion. Some M notes, bibliography, index, and that's it. And I just pasted these in. This was like a printout that we got the day that we did that fast, the 72-hour water fast. So this is just something she sent out to help you through getting to eat again and stuff. So yeah, so I recommend this book. It was $30 US, $40 Canada. And yeah, I've been loving the recipes in here. In fact, this week I'm going to do let me see. Here it is. The lasagna. There's a great looking lasagna in here. So this is the lasagna I'm collecting the ingredients for. My miso just came in the other day. So the tomato sauce is olive oil, garlic, can of crushed tomatoes, oregano, and basil. The bolognese sauce is oil, onion, carrot, celery, garlic, oregano, salt, pepper flakes, crushed tomatoes, red wine, chopped walnuts, and lentils. The ricotta is cashews, nutritional yeast, kosher salt, tofu, and parsley. The bechamel sauce is cashew, nutritional yeast, tapioca, miso, garlic, and salt. Spinach and mushrooms. Oh, you must layer it in there. I think I see the spinach in there. That's extra virgin olive oil, baby bella mushrooms, kosher salt, and a pound of fresh spinach. Or baby spinach. And then it requires 2 10-ounce boxes of gluten-free no-boil lasagna sheets or 2 eggplants, cut lengthwise and then into thin strips and grilled. Ooh, that would be good with the eggplant. Wow, yum. So yeah, that looks really good. And look at these. Ooh, I might make mine. What flour? Oh, this is gluten-free. Look at, yay. Oh, they don't show them, though. I wish they showed them. That sounds good. So, yeah, if you're interested in a fasting lifestyle, go pick it up. And there's some great recipes in here. I've been enjoying this book a lot. There's some great information in the front. You could get by without Fast Like a Girl, but as I said, it gets more in-depth than this does. This gives you an overview and, you know, how to start healing your gut health and stuff, but the other one is very much more in-depth. I am going to pick up the Menopause Reset, too. Even though there is a grid in here, I want to read the whole thing of Menopause Reset and see what else I can do for losing weight, especially belly fat. That's my biggest thing. Well, thank you all for coming in and seeing this non-witchy book review. Anyway, thanks very much for coming in, and until next time, I'm wishing you many blessings. Bye, friends.